Hi everyone, thank you very much for stopping by and returning to the old world. Today is our first proper look at the worldwide campaign that I mentioned in a previous video. And thank you for everyone that has said they'd be willing to sign up and support this project. Today we'll be talking about the kicking off of the campaign, the requirements of the game I'll be asking you all to play over the forthcoming month, and how, of course, to report your results. This being a narrative game, let's start with the story. Far to the south lies a land that was once beholden to empires long crumbled to dust. Great battles were fought on the plains, in the hills and the valleys. For what purpose and by whom, history no longer records. Such places have long been the haunt of bands of mercenaries, wanderers and adventurers, bandits one and all, seeking glory and riches retrieved from the fallen battlefields. For the majority of these people, nothing is ever found. There is no gold, no glory, only death in some far-flung field. But all that has changed. Word has emerged of great riches starting to be found. And as weird gold artifacts and other things, weapons and the like, started to emerge onto the market, rumours such as these started to be taken more seriously. It was in the Empire where these rumours first really took hold, as the petty lords and barons saw an opportunity to enrich themselves and take advantage of the chaos they saw all around them. Gathering small forces of their personal guard, they began the arduous journeys south to discover for themselves what riches could be located. It wasn't just the men of the Empire that marched. All sorts of creatures started to be drawn to the area. Orcs and goblins attracted by the carnage and the growing amounts of violence. Raiders from across the sea, and all this without mentioning the long-dead guardians of these ancient lands, rising from their tombs to fight once more. And so it is that the forces gathering, looking for wealth and plunder, initially clashed. Let's talk about what the scenario will be then for month 1. This month represents the initial forces gathering in the area, powerful lords not yet committing their household troops, and the majority of forces still on the march. This is a battle of the lighter elements of the armies, the scouting forces, starting to clash, seeking to gain an advantage either in knowledge or in positioning on the landscape. This round will be fought over the following 4 weeks, so do get your games in promptly. What is the scenario, however? Well, you'll be fighting a standard battle using whatever terrain you see fit for a normal sized board. However, this game will be fought at 1,000 points. There will be no Lord level characters on the field. What do I mean by this? Well, effectively, no Chaos Lords, no Orc War Bosses, no level 3 or 4 Wizards. Those really powerful, mighty characters. There'll be no special characters involved in this game either, even if they are normally of a lower rank. So, for example, the Green Knight or some kind of exalted champion of chaos, such as Friedel, the Chainmaker. Beyond that, the normal restrictions apply. So, minimum of 25% of your force being core, up to 50% in the special slot, etc., etc. Remember, these forces are representing the scouting element of your forces, so bear this in mind when putting your lists together. Although, of course, if you've not got a huge range of models to choose from, then just go with the best that you can. Once you've played your battles, do please let me know down in the comments of this video. And as I say, you've got 4 weeks from the release of this video in order to do so. I'll then draw the information reported to construct the narrative for the next round of games and let you know what that scenario will look like. Now, I know some people may well be tempted to just slap in the fact that they've managed a crushing victory over their opponent. There's no benefit, however, to doing that, because a crushing victory, a 20-0 point victory, isn't going to necessarily be the best outcome. And I will be, at the start of each month, choosing a different result as the best result for that particular month. Also, when you are doing the scoring, please let me know the victory points achieved by both sides. So, whilst I did just mention a 20-0 by way of example, what I'm looking for here is player A with such and such an army scored a victory of 800 points to 612, for example. Now, one thing I did mention in my previous video was the idea of this campaign is you don't have to fight other people who are taking part in the campaign. It's only the people who want to take part and who have signed up that need to report their results. You can play anybody you like using any army that they like, be it legends, be it one of the supported factions, whatever that may be. As long as you're playing the required, I should say, scenario, that is all that matters. Those forces you come across can just represent other forces that happen to be in the area for whatever reason that may be. And I will leave that narrative for you as individuals to forge as we go through the game. So there we have it, month 1. A 1000 point standard battle with no Lord level characters. Do let me know down in the comments below how you get on, and we'll touch back in a few weeks' time, 4 weeks' time, or just after, to look at round 2 and the scenario and the emerging storyline of the campaign. All that remains for me to say is thank you very much for listening, and thank you very much for all those who are intending to take part. I am Return to the Old World. Have a great day.